Hello, foreigners. Happy Dragon Boat Festival. Today I'm here with my friend and colleague, Catherine, who's going to tell us a little bit about Dragon Boat Festival traditions.
Hello,
hello,
everybody. Hello.
How big of a holiday is Dragon Boat Festival?
It's not big like a Spring Festival, but I think it's also very important for us, for our Chinese people.
Okay. And what do you do? What does everybody do on Dragon Boat Festival?
So we will eat the 粽子, which we call the rice dumpling. And some, like the south, if the city close to the river, they will do dragon boat race.
Okay.
That's what we do. It's a long time ago. There is a guy called the 𝗖𝗵𝚻𝗸. He always gave advice to the ruler. But
to the emperor.
Oh yeah. Also emperor. But they just said the emperor don't like it. Then they send him away. Then he jumped in the river to die. But people still love him. They don't want the fish eat his body. So they make a 粽子. To put it in the river, let the fish eat the 粽子instead of eat the 𝗖𝗵𝚻's body. That's a story.
Catherine brought us some zongza. You can see the zongza here. And it's wrapped in banana leaf, and there's some sticky rice inside. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay.
Do you like eating zongza?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just rice we eat every day.
So there's a poet and a suicide and some fishes. But the biggest visible celebration of Dragon Boat Festival in China is the Zongza. Last year, at a different school's event, we put up a public Zongza Making station that attracted grannies from all around. Making Zongza is simple. You put some rice in a leaf and then tie it up. But it's not actually easy. You've got to get the fold just right, and then there's the matter of how full do you fill it. As with any other dumpling structure, my tendency is to overfill. That's a good way to cause explosions later in your steamer or what have you. Here's a secret. Dumpling parties might seem like the coolest, most exotic new thing if you've never folded dumplings before. But once you're over the initial thrill, it's real work. I mean, I guess there's supposed to be the aspect of where you enjoy your friend's company. And if you're drinking while you're folding, there's the pranking of your later guest by filling one special dumpling entirely with ham fat. Yellen. But my favorite part of any food making event is the eating it part. On the other hand, holidays and holiday parties are for socializing, I guess, is what I'm saying. And as a shyish foreigner in China, that's sometimes something you're going to be on the outside of during Chinese holiday parties. Anyway, these women making zongza were super skilled and focused. There was some laughing and enjoying each other's company, but mostly it was get that rice in that leaf. They had their own families at home with whom they would enjoy these spoils. They made short work of our supplies and walked away with fistfuls of zongza each. This year, I have store-bought zongza given to me by my school. Throw them in the steamer and you're good to go. Now, my first year in China, Peter and I went to a dragon boat race.
Wow.
And our friend's grandmother later told us it was all fake. Like, everybody knew who the winner was going to be.
Really? I don't know that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I never see dragon boat race. But I do know there have, that happen, but I never see that. Because where I'm from, we don't have a big river. We can do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Zhejiang, the city very close to the sea, they do that. But Sichuan, is inside the land, so we don't do that.
We're inland. Catherine works with me at the school, and yesterday we had a big event for the children. So there were a few parts to the event. We had hand washing,
Yeah.
So tell me what was the hand washing about?
Actually, we use that kind of water. We use like a plant to cook it. We usually take a shower, But yesterday, because the kindergarten is raining, so yesterday is raining, so we kind of take a shower. So we just let the kids wash hands. But normally, we will take a shower with that water. So it's mean you don't get a skin problem.
Yeah, and it's like an herbal bath, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then they were doing a thing with the forehead too.
Yeah, that's for like the how to say monster. The monster will stay away from you,
Right.
Yeah, like
so it's kind of like a talisman, maybe, that it protects you from
like that.
from bad spirits, maybe.
Yes.
Or
like that.
mosquitoes too. Did you say that yesterday?
No, I don't know
okay.
if mosquito. I just know like no monster or evil too close to you.
It's all coming together. The Dragon Boat Festival is all about clear skin and pest control. Any holiday looks like an abstract collection of arbitrary ritual if you zoom out enough. A fat bearded man, an indoor tree, presents, and some fireplace socks? Christmas is absurd. The real meaning of our holidays all over the world, I think, is in the enacting and reenacting these traditions with people you care about. Passing them on to a new generation. China is a big country. It's even a reporting cliché to point that out. However, that doesn't seem to stop us from talking about China as if it is just one thing. But that super zoomed out view puts us in a weird position. One that gets things wrong, as it fools us into thinking that we're seeing everything. Catherine said that she practiced the herbal shower since she was a young girl, but she'd never seen the forehead anointing before. And she's not from Luzhou, but her hometown is only a couple of hours away. So what happens is the parents draw on their child's forehead the character Wang, which means king, using Xiaohongshu, a liquor fortified with arsenic sulfide, which is in fact an insecticide used to combat mosquitoes. As they apply the liquor, they say, 驱毒正邪, 驱病延年, which is a couplet asking for protection against evil spirits. There's an aspect of both rituals that reminded me a lot of the Catholic celebration of Easter. It's a superficial resemblance. Cleansing limbs and wiping stuff on your forehead are practices from Holy Thursday and Ash Wednesday respectively, but the meanings of these actions are quite different. I could probably stretch and say, these acts in both cultures represent service towards our loved ones, and a desire for security and safety or something, but I'm not buying it. Instead, let's call it convergent evolution. So anyway, at holiday time especially, there's a rich variation that happens within a common tradition, maybe for all of us. And I think that's really interesting. Even the dragon boat, the thing that the festival is named for in English, is not common to all Chinese celebrations. As Catherine pointed out in our interview, inland areas don't really go in for that. It's also worth pointing out that the Chinese name for the festival, 端午节, just refers to a position on the Chinese traditional calendar. A delightful side effect of living abroad, or learning about anything really. The more you find out, the more you realize you don't know.
The peach and eat the peach plum. I don't know if Luzhou people do here, but what I from my hometown, we do that. So when the Dragon Boat Festival comes, my dad in the morning will take me go to the fruit market to buy some peach and try this small plum eat. So then you will not bump your head,
Yeah.
Like when you was young, you always the like fall down on the floor a lot. So if you eat that, you don't get a bump. That's what it said.
Okay. So there seems to be a lot about like overall health associated with the holiday.
Yeah. It's like all about the health.
Yeah.
Health, protect your skin, protect it don't bump. Yeah, that's all.
How strongly do people feel about these beliefs?
I think when we was young, we all believe that. When we grow up, like my age now, maybe we know that's just the traditional way to do it. But when we was young, we believe that I need to eat the peach, I need to eat the prawn,
Okay.
We believe that, I need to use that to take a shower. We believe that when we was young very much.
Oh, okay.
Like the kids believe Christmas when they was young, the Santa Claus will come.
Yeah,
It's like that.
Okay. That makes sense. And then another part of our activity yesterday was this weekend also happens to be Father's Day.
Yes.
So what did the kids do for Father's Day?
Usually it depends. Like some kindergarten will do some cards. Let the kids make their own cards to give the father to be a present. Some just do activity like we do the morning exercise with the dad because daddy always very busy, don't have a lot of time spent with kids. So Father's Day, usually kindergarten will invite the daddy come do some activity like a morning exercise. I see some other school do some funny game with kids, just like let the dad spend some time with the kids, kind of like that.
Did you celebrate Father's Day when you were young?
Feel not.
Because it surprised me because this is American Father's Day is this weekend too.
Oh, okay.
So I was surprised that they have it in China.
When I was young, I didn't hear, but like since I work in kindergarten, every year we have Father's Day. But when I was young, I don't remember I have that.
I kind of have a theory about Chinese celebrating American holidays is that they like the holidays where you buy presents. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah. I think it's nice, like Christmas and get a present.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do celebrate a lot. Like what you said, I don't know. This is from America. I thought it's Chinese Father's Day.
I have another theory that's a little more generous to the culture in which I am interloping. Schools need stuff to do. And what's a more ready-made activity than a holiday? And more seriously still, what happens in these activities is no less than the passing on of the values and traditions of a culture, keeping them alive for the next generation. It seems obvious to adults, but if familial bonds are something to be celebrated in your society, you need to actually let the children know that. Like, our kindergarten last month had a unit on traffic safety, wherein they learned, among other things, that honking means, look out, get out of the way. Kids are new around here. They're not born knowing this stuff. So with that in mind, it's no coincidence that in the couple of years I've been working with younger kids, I've learned way more about Chinese culture and traditional practices than I had in all the years before. I think it's similar to the way that holidays take on a deeper significance to new parents. Not only does your celebration connect you to your roots and traditions, but you're now responsible for propelling those traditions into the future as well. You're part of a legacy and a conduit for time travel. Don't screw it up. Well, thank you so much, Catherine, for appearing on our show.
You're welcome. I'm very glad to be here to share our 端午节 to everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy Dragon Boat Day.
Happy Dragon Boat Day.
Okay.
I think that's it. That's all about festival. Eat the zongzi, eat a peach plum, and also this egg.
Oh yeah, show me the egg.
Yeah, also this egg.
Hold it up to that camera.
Also, this egg also is like the dragon boat that we will eat. We call the 端午节.
Oh, okay.
We call the 端午节 like this egg.
And does that have a story or a reason?
The eggs?
Yeah.
I really don't know the eggs.